Hey, das sind Wünsches, das ist Quatsch, das ist nicht wahr. Hey, der so an der Schluss.
Der weltweit Phänomenon, Taco to Show. Now live. So how are your kids?
Hi, kitties.
Hey, kids. Welcome to Attack of the Show. You can do better than that. Your agent isn't even clapping.
My agent is screaming for me back there. That's my agent.
You gotta put the iPhone down and scream.
Woo! Loving that audience. I love it.
Neither of us will ever work in this town again. Hey, I'm Kevin Pereira. Olivia is still practicing with her lesbian skydiving team. So joining me today, all-around webutante and YouTube sensation and ruler of the interwebs, Miss Taryn Southern is here.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. And we are coming to you live from the G4 studios in Los Angeles.
We've gone purple. Hey, in case you've forgotten, everybody, it's still Epic April. It's happening. You're here for it. That makes
I'm
you
excited.
epic.
I'm stoked.
And on the show today, Blair Herter hangs out with the losers. We make them do the lame jobs. Zoe Saldana. Zoe Saldana was on the losers. Okay, so, damn, you heard her. Thanks. Then Chris Gore sits down with Avatar creator James Cameron to talk about the Earth Day release of Avatar on Blu-ray and DVD. Also, we're going to find out more about Avatar 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Woohoo! Plus, we'll be gaming with the troops at USO Basra base in Iraq.
Yeah.
Real soldiers, fake online battles, everyone is a winner. Woo. And Danny Pudi from Community will be here live in the studio. Yes, to school us with some higher learning. And possibly a tale about his doomed rap career.
Yeah, that didn't go.
Not too well.
He's doing fine.
Time now to run down the top 5 things on the web.
Taryn, do you want to take a trip around the net?
I would love to take a trip around the net.
Okay. It's a nerd battle cry.
That is, I love the nerd battle cry.
I like how you silence them and then pet them.
Exactly, like a little
den
little
mother.
kitty.
Silence geeks.
Kevin, what happens if you have an itch?
You should scratch it.
Yes. Intelligent design.
Yeah, he did it. Evolutionary ass horns for the win!
I want ass horns.
All this talk of like genetically modifying our bodies, you give me a pair of ass horns and I'm signing up for that.
I'm there. I'm right there with you.
That is why we need stem cell research. That's the only reason why.
I agree.
The only reason.
Coming in at number 4 is a commercial that's only running at funnyordie.com.
Well, that's because the target market for the spot is extremely narrow. Up for grabs is Hugh uses used car lot.
Good job.
Are you looking to buy a used car? I can't help. Are you looking to park 35 to 50 used cars for the purposes of resale? I sure as heck can help you with that. Come on down. I'd like to sell or rent you my used car lot. It comes complete with a little office. Perfect for smoking cigarettes, watching a tiny black and white TV, signing paperwork, and having extramarital affairs with single moms who came in looking for a deal on a Ford Aerostar. Escalade? Make it happen. Cheapo conquers more your speed. It looks like this. Uh-oh, you some kind of fancy pants selling some BMWs and Mercedes? Take a look, Your Majesty. You need to sell used cars? You use car lot. No credit? No problem. No say habla español.
And coming soon, Hugh uses used car lot ad generator. Bad special effects? He's got it. Scrolling text? No problem. Banjo soundtrack? Yeah, we've got generic ones.
Just imagine the possibilities, Kevin.
Thank you. Today's number 3 item features everyone's favorite summer season metallic alcoholic Iron Man.
And Iron Man 2 is only a few weeks away, but why should old Shellhead be limited to just one movie? I mean, he should be in a romantic comedy.
I'm sorry, Taryn. He should be in the best romantic comedy of all time, gentlemen. Bridget Jones's Diary. Yes, absolutely.
Wait, seriously? Don't get my hopes up.
Oh, look it up. It has been scientifically proven by actual scientists. By the way, they will tell you that any good superhero interest demands accompaniment from rock legends AC/DC. You'll see.
I should have done this years ago.
Done what?
This. This.
What is your problem?
Love it.
I see now.
Love the Bridget Jones.
I do too. That's why he's not in any other movies, though. It's because he drunkenly punches out all the other actors.
Well, it's not entirely accurate, Taryn, actually. I mean, he punches out Hugh Grant, which clearly no one can blame him for doing.
I like Hugh Grant.
He got along just fine with Patrick Swayze when he was shooting the classic movie Dirty Dancing. Remember that?
Amazing.
The Stark lift!
Honestly, I think keeping Iron Man in that movie would have made it 1,000 times more entertaining.
Nobody puts Iron Man in a corner.
Yeah,
That is a quote from Dirty Dancing, 18 to 34-year-old males out there, just so you know. That is directly from the movie with Iron
Man quote. Okay.
Here's the man card.
number 2 is a farewell to one of the internet's most beloved memes, Hitler getting upset.
Yeah. As we mentioned yesterday, the owners of Der Untergang demanded that the meme videos be deleted, and Google complied, but I wonder how Hitler's going to take all this. That's what concerns me.
I think
Mit ihrem eigenen Blut werden sie bezahlen. Sie werden saufen in ihrem eigenen Blut.
Bitte gerne. Jetzt beruhig dich doch.
Befehle sind in den Wind gesprochen. Es ist unmöglich, unter diesen Umständen zu führen. Es ist aus. Aber wenn Sie, meine Herren, glauben, dass ich deswegen Berlin verlasse, irren Sie sich gewaltig. Eher jag ich mir eine Kugel durch den Kopf. Tun Sie, was Sie wollen.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Well done.
I'm telling you, Hitler's clones must be spinning in their Brazilian graves right now, because that is...
No comment.
Fair enough.
All right, stay tuned. Our biggest month of the year continues with today's number 1 Around the Net.
That's right. A drunk guy finds comedy gold. And I promise you'll giggle. Stick around, everybody. Epic chanting. That was an epic chant.
A lot of dudes.
Well, it's a rodeo in here today. A lot of knob touching. Hey, coming in at number 1 today is a clip from this weekend's Coachella Music Festival.
Oh, you know, the annual festival has long been known as a great place to enjoy tons of bands, as well as a wide variety of mind-altering substances.
Yep. Which the gentleman music lover in this video may or may not be enjoying. You decide. Flip-flops are the drunkard's worst enemy. There's just no way around it.
Yeah, they're just above DUI laws and text messages and alcohol itself.
Yes, very true. Very true.
So, Kevin, just a little side note. I just wanted to express my gratitude again, for letting me come on the show when Olivia's gone. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm just glad that you're not. I'm just glad you're not still upset about what happened before. I know we haven't really talked about it, but I think.
No.
We could do it after the.
I'm totally over it. Honestly, we should probably just move on because it's not like anyone even knows what we're talking about.
Oh, no, don't worry. I brought a clip of what happened for those who don't know.
Thank you so much for letting me co-host with you today.
Oh, it's our pleasure, really. We're glad to have you here. You're great. You fit right in.
Oh my God, what is that?
The leprechaun's are back.
What's a leprechaun?
Well, it's a half leopard, half parakeet. It's a leprechaun. It makes sense. But sometimes they swarm the studio and they attack when they sense positive energy.
Oh my God, it's gonna get my hair.
No. Do you know how to use a sword?
Expert. Kevin, we're gonna fight.
Yeah, all right. Let's do that. Yeah!
You're so masculine.
I know.
Oh, you look so handsome.
I know.
With that sword. I want to lick your arm.
Taryn, I'm stunning. We get it.
Well, are we supposed to just fend them off like this?
No, the only way to vanquish the leprechaun is to sing the golden song of the Dragon Warrior and then have a hardcore makeout with me.
Well, lucky for you, I know the golden song of the Dragon Warrior.
Really? All right, let's do this.
Oh, dragon soul, rising, unleash the power and save the forsaken. Yeah.
Holy.
Does my appearance scare you?
No, I'm totally ready to make out with you now.
Let's do it.
Goodbye, leprechaun.
Oh, Kevin. Kevin.
I'm diving on your dragon goatee.
Kevin.
Yes, Dragon Warrior. Huh?
Why are you sleeping on a pile of my headshots?
I was certainly not dreaming about you as a sexy dragon or making out with you. Those are two things that I was not doing just now.
Yeah, I don't really want to know more about that dream.
Okay.
Hey, can you put your pants back on?
Yeah. Yeah, I can.
I'm glad to see that you brought your pants to set today.
The nose holes on a dragon, by the way, sensitive erogenous zone. Most people don't know that. You can just 2 knuckles is all they need, and it really... It's how you train them. That 3D film was totally wrong. That's how you train your dragon. Right for the nose holes.
That's
Unrelated, The Losers is a film based on a cult comic book, just so you know.
Yep, and Blair Herter met the cast to talk about the transition from reading to exploding.
Oh.
The Losers, the big screen adaptation of DC Comics' revenge tale of a betrayed special ops unit with a much more creative name than the CIA.
We're the losers.
Ladies. Is so much more than just an action comedy revenge movie. It's also badass.
We've essentially got 6 or 7 main characters, 2 hours to tell this broad story while keeping it, action-packed, keeping it funny. How do you balance all that?
I wasn't sure how it was all going to come together until very much the edit bay. Once I started editing the movie and you start leveling the tone of the film, that's when I really saw that how it was going to work.
I'm not even raised, boom. The beauty is when you have good chemistry, when you're all getting along, your off-screen chemistry lends itself to the organic changes that are happening on set. Good times.
Let's talk about the action scenes. How much fun was it to shoot those things?
Well, it was incredibly fun for me particularly because I love to operate the camera. And we had these sort of lightweight cameras that you can hold by 2 handles on the side. And I could basically run with them as they're going through firefights.
Hit it.
It was like our first day of working it. We were kind of doing the choreography for the final fight, and he's got 2 big knives, and I think I have one, and I nailed him right in the eye. He's like, I don't want you in this movie. Boom!
I'm sorry I hit you in the face.
That was good.
That was good. Rope.
I'm sorry I threatened to cut your head off.
Sometimes things would get a little out of hand, you know, with the tension, and they would really get into their characters. I mean, particularly Zoe is like, I mean, she seems like a nice girl like this, but when she's in character and she's got a gun in her hand, like, she's serious.
That's a badass chick. She's volatile.
I play Aisha, and she's not exactly the most snuggly person in the world. She's sort of like a lethal character, and you don't really know what card she's playing.
I thought she was very snuggly.
She's got a gun. It's pointed at my Clay. It's pointed at my Clay.
Would you rather it was pointed at your face?
We thought the guys would be, you know, like, what we doing tonight, but we was trying to find out what Zoe is doing tonight.
Even it didn't matter how tired you were, Zoe was ready to go. You know, I got to go home and go to bed. So I'd be like, no, you don't.
What do you want?
I can help you find Max.
I'm listening.
You're going to make a sequel. I know this already. I want an exclusive right now. What are the losers doing next?
Well, the great thing is, you know, we based this on the first 2 graphic novels. There's a whole series of them, and there's plenty of material in the graphic novels, so we'll probably follow pretty closely what the graphic did.
Are you trying to say that you're embarrassed to be seen in an American classic?
The Losers, formerly a derogatory label aimed at me and my friends in high school. Currently a movie that redefines failure as a badge of honor.
It looks like a great movie, but I think what some people are missing is that there's a lot of irony in the title of the film.
Well, I think we all know that there's...
Because they're actually, well, they're called the Losers, but they're actually badasses.
Thank you, Kevin, for your...
See, but irony is when you deliberately misrepresent
Kevin,
what
please
you're talking...
shut your pie hole. Still ahead. Epic April continues when Chris Gore sits down with Avatar creator James Cameron to talk about the Earth Day release of Avatar on Blu-ray and a possible sequel.
It's going to happen. And later, Danny Pudi from Community will be here live in studio. Sing around the topic, OMG! LOL. Oh my God.
This portion of Attack of the Show is brought to you by Warner Brothers Pictures' The Losers. In theaters everywhere, April 23rd.
Attack will come again.
That's how today's show's going to go down.
Yes, I like it.
Do you? I don't think you're going to do it.
I like it.
All right, stay tuned.
Do
Maybe
it.
something sexy will happen in the feed.
Just wait. Just wait for it. It's Comic-Con season, and we sent a member of our viewer army out to investigate.
That's right. Here's a report from Wizards Anaheim Comic-Con.
What's up, Attack of the Show? I'm Justin Winters, and I'm here at Wizard World's Anaheim Comic-Con. We got cosplayers, we got collectibles. I'm having a nerdgasm just standing here. Let's go check it out.
This show is unbelievable. It's really the celebration of the characters in comic books and movies and television and video games and toys. There's really something for everybody.
I'm here with David Catalina from Hot Toys, and he's showing off some really cool 3D looking comic covers.
These are the X-Men first appearance. Their limited edition. Here's the first appearance of Spider-Man.
This is Blood Energy Potion, which is exactly like blood. And it gives you up to about 4 hours of energy, so about a Red Bull, but no carbonation.
Tastes like Hawaiian Punch. I'm with Scott. He just came and told us that his face, his whole hair, was the influence for Syndrome in The Incredibles. Did you actually call him out on it and be like, I've been robbed, you know?
Yeah.
And what did they say?
They said sue us.
And struck down by the man. I'm with Fred with utilitils.com, and he is going to try to convince me into wearing a kilt.
This is going to be hard. How's that feel?
Feels kind of airy. I'm getting more air, undercarriage.
When you see yourself on video later, you're going to go, I get it.
I think I'm going to be like, oops, I made a mistake. That's a wrap on Anaheim Comic-Con. Thanks a lot, Attack of the Show, for making me a part of your viewer army. This is Justin Winters, signing off.
I will never forget your Twitter name again.
Yes, you will. That's all right.
All right, well, if you want to enlist in our awesome sauce, Viewer Army and cover an event for us, go to g4tv.com/viewerarmy for more details.
Awesome sauce. Right now it's time for the news, hot off your iPads.
Here's Allison Hayslip.
Taryn, you were so stoked about your awesome sauce.
I really was.
You're like, did you see that?
Yeah.
All right, let's start the feed. It's Thursday, April 22nd, and here are your top stories. Since its inception, many have suspected that the web TV site Hulu was too good to stay free. And now, as expected, the much-used online site is rolling out a subscription service called Hulu Plus that could launch as early as May 24th. Now, here is the good news. The 5 most recent episodes of current TV shows would stay free on regular Hulu, but access to any additional episodes will set you back a flat fee of $10 a month. Yeah. Many see Hulu Plus as the first step in the gradual process of training online TV watchers to accept paying for premium content. Don't be trained, people. Don't be trained.
Yeah.
Keep it free.
Resist.
Yeah. All right. Android, iPhone. Yeah. And I am doing the robot. Android, iPhone. Well, okay, what? You can't decide on which phone? Why not run both on the same phone? What? That's exactly what hacker David Wong did by successfully booting Google's Android OS on his iPhone 3G. Wong has implemented most of Android's functionality, including Wi-Fi, calling, and texting. And with Android getting Flash in the coming months, iPhone owners may finally be able to get their Flash fix with this hack. Sorry, Steve Jobs. And finally, PS3 owners got a double dose of Sony news today. For starters, they learned that the new PS3 firmware update is designed to get your sleek black console ready for 3D video games. Yep. But that's not the only new feature coming to your PS3. The New York Times reports that baseball fans will now be able to live stream MLB games on their PS3 for between $100 to $120 annually. No word yet on whether the baseball games will be in 3D. 3D baseball, people. 3D.
Whoa.
Anyone?
It's like a new dimension of boring.
What? I still want to eat the hot dogs. Whatever. I'm Allison Hayslip. He's just been fed. We'll go back to Kevin and Taryn. Kevin, I want my pillow.
And finally. Oh, if only they knew what I was. And now, we're going gaming with the troops at USO Basra Base in Iraq.
Yes. Time to play Bad Company 2 with some very good company.
Oh, they are.
Connecting with our troops halfway around the world is something we all want to do, and the Pro vs. G.I. Joe organization brings us closer than ever before. Pro vs. G.I. Joe sets up real-time video game competitions between celebrities and our troops via the internet. Soldiers get a little taste of home and get to kick some ass in the process.
As soon as I get the stick in my hand, you get it.
Over the last 3 years, Pro vs. G.I. Joe has traveled the world, uniting troops and their families. Today, we're proud to be a part of their latest endeavor, Basra, Iraq. At 11,000 square feet, the newly opened USO Basra base is the largest center in Southwest Asia. With dedicated gaming stations, free internet access, and a full movie theater, this is the perfect place for our armed forces to get some well-deserved R&R. So now that we know where we're playing, let's meet who we're playing. It's time for Gaming with the Troops.
Please join me in welcoming Staff Sergeant Manuel Zavala and the guys at the USO Center in Basra.
Yeah. They look good tonight.
Salute the hell out of them. Yeah, it's late for you guys, right? It's like 1:30?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Way past the bedtime. We appreciate you pounding the Red Bull to stick through it for this one.
So I gotta know, do you guys have a lot of late nights there at the base? A lot of partying, or no? Is it pretty strict on time?
Oh, they're ready to crack some glow sticks right now and get it going.
This is the after party. This is the after party.
Where was the actual party? If this is the after party, I cringe for the actual one.
And I see we got 2 girls in there. I love that.
Two poor ladies in the room.
I want to know from the ladies. I want to know from the ladies. How do you keep the boys in check?
They've got automatic weapons. I'm sure everybody's doing fine there. How often do you guys get care packages? That's what I want to know. Like, is anybody sending you some good stuff from back home?
Not at all. No, he just.
Uh-oh.
That is bad to hear. We gotta send. I will send you guys personalized headshots of me. You're welcome. They'll all be. It's the greatest thing anybody could ever ask for. Note the lack of enthusiasm permeating the room. Sorry.
I don't know. Hang him over your bed at night.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
Or
one
get you
spot
to
for
sleep
him.
right away. What about the food over there at the base? I want to know, how is it? Is it good?
No. Yeah.
We need to get a little Chef Taryn and Kevin in the house.
Did someone just shout camel?
Camels the best. Get it well
See what camel tastes like.
Yeah.
Hot sauce camel.
That sounds gravy. Let's do more than kill camels. Let's actually shoot each other virtually. Let's get to some bad company too, because this is my forte. So if you want to bring it, then let's do it. So joining us on the Xbox Live Battlefield, of course, are the bases at Fort Drummond, New York, and our friends at USO Qatar as well. So big round of applause for everybody.
We would also like to welcome our men and women in uniform serving overseas that are watching us via AFN Extra.
All right, it's time to show all the Xbox Live nerds what a real squad looks like. You ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, you want to hop on the back of my ATV?
I'm gonna hop in the back.
Where are you?
I'm driving back up to the I have
Oh my
no idea where you
gosh.
went.
Oh my gosh.
I'm driving back to the base. To the base. Where are you?
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now I'm back on the
You're saying here we go, but you're looking at the shadow of a telephone pole, Taryn. I don't know where you are, and I just drove into a tree! If any of you, whoever can clip me on the ATV, I'm driving through the city. I'm going through the main city right now, trying to get from one end of the map to the other. I want to see if one of you guys can pick me off. Here I go. Oh, crap. Oh, no!
Wait,
Oh, no! Oh, no!
You just ran.
I just mowed somebody down. Was that you?
It was me. You
Oh,
mowed
sorry.
me down.
You gotta hop on. All right, there we go.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Can nobody take me down?
Oh, wait, what happened?
Yeah, he's down there.
Oh, crap, I'm about to leave the zone. I drove a little too fast.
Okay.
I'm coming.
Maybe
Where
next
you guys at?
All right, I'm going. I'm at least capturing a flag. We got to make something happen here. No one managed
moving
to,
so much faster.
to smack me on the ATV.
Okay, I see some folks.
Manuel, where are you? I don't. So let me recap that exciting match of Battlefield. Taryn got scared by a telephone pole shadow. I drove an ATV across the map to go up some stairs to die. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Boom! That's how it goes down.
Good job.
We got schooled, and I have no idea how or why, but
Yeah.
that's what happened. If you guys want to play against the troops online, then text the word troop to 74499. There it is on your screen. You'll be entered into a drawing to actually take part in the next Pro versus G.I. Joe event. Remember, standard text messaging rates apply.
Thank you so much again, you guys. It's always our absolute pleasure to have you on the show.
You guys rock. Thank you so much for staying up and talking to us. Appreciate it.
Stay tuned. AOTS's biggest month of the year rolls on when Danny Pudi from Community joins us live in studio.
You will not believe what he agreed to do on our show. All right, you might believe it, but you're still not going to want to see it, or actually, you will see it. Just stick around. It's time to meet one of our favorite members of Community.
I don't need to use movies or TV shows to talk to people anymore. Before, I only needed them because the day-to-day world made no sense to me. But now everyone's speaking the same language, chicken. I understand people, and they finally understand me.
Eventually, people are going to get tired of chicken. I'm tired of chicken.
You're not tired of chicken. You miss the taste of control.
Well, that's crazy.
Is it?
You want a shot at the Jeff Winger throne? You better bring a powerful ass. Oh, and for your information, I don't have an ego. My Facebook photo is a landscape.
You're the best, Eduardo.
Joining me now, Danny Pudi, everybody! Hey, everybody! How are you, sir?
Very good, thank you.
Before we get into it, I have a laundry list of questions, but I have to mention that you celebrated Earth Day by killing precious nature here at the G4 compound when you arrived.
It's a great welcome. As soon as I get here, there's a cockroach in the hallway, and someone is like, go get a paper towel to kill it. To me.
No, that was in general. First of all, that's our good luck cockroach. And second of all, that was a general request. We need a paper towel to cradle it and worship it. And what did you do?
I had to turn around.
You killed it.
No, I had to turn around because I couldn't listen to the squeaky crushing.
There is still... Your conscience should still be guilty.
I feel bad about
this is how you celebrate Earth Day. Do you want to set a baby seal on fire as well while you're here? Or what can we do for you?
End this segment, we're going to get to that.
Yeah, we're going to get to something much worse by the end of this segment. We're going to get there. So I'm sorry. Apparently, my involvement with your show has been less than productive. Allison Brie cannot stop talking about me since being on the show. And it's interrupted all the tapings.
You know, when you share a foot egg salad sandwich, it's a pretty intimate moment.
Yeah. Well, apparently more intimate for some. I hear you have quite the foot fetish.
I
Danny.
can't help it. If I see... If I see open toes, and this is not just girls, it's guys too, I can't help but look at it. I know it's weird, but like I have to stare at toes. Is it going over
No, I get it. Yeah, no, I see it. I know where this is going now.
Yeah.
It's all right. Just try not to be too distracted for the... Am I linty? Do I have black sock? No, we're good. So the writers on Community, they seem to...
Three.
Okay, the writers on Community seem to be modeling characters on the show after you guys in real life. Are you like your character at all? Or?
A little bit. You know, I think as time goes on, there's it's kind of natural for certain aspects of your personality to kind of blend with the character. And I think it's kind of a fun thing, too, when they'll come up to me and they'll be like, so we heard you speak Polish. And I'll be like, yeah. And then they'll like leave and I'm like a little scared. And then the next week, I see that I'm speaking Polish in an episode.
Speaking Polish in the show, right.
And then there's like certain little things like this, for instance.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. I always bring this with me. This is the one thing about lip balm. You can never have too much of it. See? But this is not just Abed. This is also a Danny thing. And I love lip balm.
You're just constantly applying?
Yeah.
I find it's creepier, by the way, that... If you want to give it a whirl, I don't know if you've ever done it.
Sure.
Instead of moving the lip balm around your lips, hold it in place and move your head around to apply.
Oh,
if you've never
done
it, and stare longingly into the camera
all right.
as you do it. It's really fantastic. I wish we had some slap-based 70s porn music to go to it, but...
I'm going to put out a little extra amount just because I want more.
That's the Attack of the Show way. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Pudi.
And I'm going to do this over Kevin's foot.
Yeah, see? Exponentially sexier.
Yeah. By the way, these are not my real eyebrows. They filled them in for television.
Did we enhance them?
I think they did. Kidding, no, they're real.
I was like, because we are in high def now. I don't know what they do, so I don't know how things work back there. You also do 1,001 impressions?
Yeah, that's kind of a new thing. So I grew up in a household where I'm mixed race. I'm half Polish and half Indian. So there was always a lot of people speaking different languages. And so I guess the accent thing was always something kind of fun and easy to pick up for me. And I think as time went on in the show, all of a sudden, really the Halloween episode, they came up to me and they were like, how's your Batman impression? And I was like, non-existent. And I'm like, how much time do I have? And then, I worked on it. And ever since then, they've been coming up to me with more and more things. And I'm always a little scared, but it's also like a fun little challenge. And so if they come up to me a day before a table read, they're like, hey, we need you to get a Boston accent down in 2 days. And I'll be like, okay, let's see what we can do in 48 hours.
Right, but there's no Rosetta Stone for that, exactly. So how do you immerse yourself? How do you do that so quick?
I turn into a really creepy caveman. And so what I'll do is I'll get a tape recorder or something like that. I'll study stuff. I'll pull up YouTube videos, and I'll sit in a corner with a tape recorder being like, yeah, boss. Yeah, boss. Yeah, boss. And I'll do that at a coffee shop, and everyone's like, that guy's psychotic.
Right. It's for the art. It's for the art. And I know your passions aren't just with impressions and voiceover stuff. You also it also extends into the sports world.
Yes, I'm a big sports fan. And this is kind of one of those things where I grew up memorizing baseball statistics, collecting baseball cards. I had a great baseball card collection.
In between getting laid all the time, you were doing this, right?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have much time for that.
No, I bet.
Man, me and I didn't have any girlfriends. I mean, let's just be honest. The one girlfriend I almost had, I had to pretend I was Egyptian to get her.
What?
Just because.
How does that even?
I don't know.
How does it even play into anything?
My friends were there, and they were like, hey, there's this girl here, but she's like kind of into foreign guys, and you have to pretend you're Egyptian. I was like, is she going to kiss me if I do? And they're like, yeah. And so like I kissed her in an alley. And then she
in an
left.
alley?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I took her out behind the AM/PM. She didn't know it was coming. It was great.
Honestly, that kiss lasted me for like 6 years. It was like, it was great. It was great, man. So yeah, I'm really smooth.
Good to know. Last week when you were here, or when your co-star Allison was here, you mentioned that we made a little egg salad with our feet, and you were apparently excited when we were chatting with our producers during a pre-interview.
Buongiorno.
To have an egg salad milkshake.
Yeah.
And you were excited for this. You want to do this. Is this like you're into drinking weird things as well, or no?
I love stuff like this. So I'll go to places, juice shops. I'll go to Whole Foods or something, and I'll be like, they blend me up something weird because I picture all this really nasty stuff. The worse it tastes, the better it's doing things on my insides.
Right. That might not be the case with egg salad. But
you never know. Eggs are great. Good protein.
They are,
yeah. Chunky.
Hearing the clumps hit it was really, that is what I'm going to pour myself a markedly smaller glass of that.
As long as there's no cockroach in here.
Let's do that. No, I think we're fine. Any Tabasco? Do you want to devil your egg shake?
Yeah, if we're going to go big, let's go big.
All right, fine. Let's do it. I have a history with hot sauce on this show.
There we go.
A little sprinkle is.
I love.
Is that good for
you?
You
You can put hot sauce on anything.
All right, there we go.
There we go. That's plenty. Is that dill in there?
What? Oh yeah.
I like dill.
Thank you, chef.
I like dill.
Bon appetit,
Bon
sir.
appetit.
Egg salad shakes.
I've never chewed a smoothie. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, actually.
That makes one of us. That is not good at all. Danny, thank you so much for killing
having me
here.
Thank you, everybody.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thanks,
Check out an all-new episode of Community tonight on NBC. But now, back to Taryn.
Yeah, they gave me my own as well, so I suppose I have to.
It's bad. It's bad. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to prove I'm one of the boys. That's right. Still ahead, Chris Gore sits down with Avatar director James Cameron, and we've got another epic giveaway.
The workers demand more attack of the show. We'll be right back.
It's big, it's beautiful, and you're gonna love it.
AOTS's biggest month of the year continues as Weston Scott and Sarah Jean Underwood sharpen their survival skills when they learn to escape handcuffs while stuffed in a trunk. Then Terry Crews from the insane Old Spice commercials will be here to talk about being expendable for Sylvester Stallone. And we give away more free stuff. This time it's musical. It's another epic giveaway. It's Epic April all month long.
Egg salad was a bad choice.
My stomach's a rumbling.
I don't know why you did that.
Why not? I gotta prove I can hang.
Nothing was proved by that. That proved that you can be suckered into doing stuff on our show. That only opens the floodgates.
Okay.
Well played. Well played. That was good.
Thank you. This Earth Day, all the Avatar fans can finally bring Pandora home.
Yes, and we're not advising that you actually kidnap a giant blue cat person. We're talking about taking the DVD or the Blu-ray release of the movie home. And Chris Gore sat down with director James Cameron to learn a little bit more.
Get ready to plug your fiber optic ponytails into your Blu-ray and DVD players on Earth Day, because James Cameron's Avatar is hitting shelves April 22nd.
Welcome to Pandora. Good to have you.
Avatar seems to be the first film coming to Blu-ray that could actually drive Blu-ray sales. You need to see this on Blu-ray.
People are definitely making that distinction because our Blu-ray pre-sales are a much higher percentage of the total than previous titles. They want to recapture that premium experience that they had in an IMAX theater or in a 3D digital theater, and they want to recapture that in the home. And Blu-ray is a great way to do it.
And what went into the decision to release just the film, no extras?
That's just a little thing I have with the studio, that if my movie makes more than $1 billion, and not a penny less, I get to have no trailers on my DVD release. And that's just a little service I want to pass on to the DVD audience.
This is your Avatar now, Jake.
There is talk of a re-release in theaters this summer, so it could surpass $1 billion domestic.
We're just going to come back out in August and September, and we'll put in an extra 5 or 6 minutes of stuff, and it'll take us between now and then to get that done. And you'll not only be able to go back and recreate the experience of going to Pandora, but you'll get to see stuff you haven't seen before. So that seems kind of cool.
Navi,
Naughty.
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 And with regard to the 3D version of the film that will be out in November.
No, we're not saying when it's coming out.
That's been the talk, but
One thing
eventually.
we're saying for sure, for absolute sure, is that we're not saying anything.
That's nothing about 3D.
Not know how.
I read a manual.
Tell me you're joking.
Is there talk of D-Box-enabled version of Avatar?
4D, 5D, whatever we can come up with, we'll do. Actually, what I'm really interested in is higher frame rates. We can't do that right now, but the projectors can theoretically do it. And what you get is you get an enhanced sense of resolution and, very, very crisp, real-looking picture and no motion artifacting whatsoever, which you tend to notice a little bit more in 3D.
Be the first to experience the awesome landscapes of Pandora on your home theater. On Blu-ray, April 22nd.
Hold the phone! Hold the telephone! Guess what?
What?
It's time for today's epic giveaway. Hey, yesterday! You remember yesterday? Oh, what a day it was. Yesterday, we gave away tickets for IMAX's entire slate of summer movies to 10 lucky winners. There's some of them. And give it a second. All right, there's still some of them. Today, we give you the high-definition gift that keeps on giving. It's Avatar on Blu-ray. But I know what you're saying. I hear you through your television. Stop yelling. That's weird. You're saying I don't have a Blu-ray player.
And to that, I say, guess what? Now you do. Because we're also giving away a Panasonic BD30 Blu-ray player.
That is awesome sauce!
Both the Blu-ray player and Avatar were provided by 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment, so thank you very
20th
much.
Century Fox Home Entertainment. To enter, go to g4tv.com/AOTS, click on the Epic Giveaway link, get your entry in between now and April 23rd by 3 p.m. Eastern, and we will announce the winners on tomorrow's show.
Yes! And in honor of Earth Day, we encourage you to G-Cycle.
Yes, G-Cycle is G4's plan to reduce e-waste by recycling your old electronics. We even recycle this B-roll. Hence, it's black. You don't want your electronics to end up in landfills. There's the pretty logo. Or on Craigslist, because no one will buy them on there.
I'll buy them on Craigslist. But you can download a prepaid mailing label to recycle your old cell phones and PDAs for free.
That's awesome. Details at gcycle.org. Many, many thanks to our guest, Danny Pudi, for showing up today. I want to thank the troops at USO Basra in Iraq. But, of course, the biggest and most specialist thanks of all goes to our very special guest host, Terrence Southern. You sang the dragon song. You drank the milkshake. You rocked it hardcore. Terrence Southern, find her on the Twitters. What's your name?
At Terrence Southern.
At Terrence Southern. It's easy. Thank you, guys. Good night. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Good night.